Hi, angels and my little devils. No, I'm just kidding. We're back for the bonus. I'm just joking with you. Welcome back, Libras, and welcome to our channel, Libra Light. Time for the shuffle, baby. I can't sing right now because I'm going to a birthday party. Jensen turns 11 today, and that's my little nugget that I watched for many, many years. So that's one of them. It's one of the two. I just have to pull out one card because I realized it's black in your regular deck, which I'm going to be using today. I've got to pull them out because I did not clean up very well. So just give me a moment pulling them out because they're black cards and they are not involved with this. Let's just check them out. What are they? Knight of Cups and the High Priestess. So it's definitely the High Priestess from the other deck and the Knight of Cups. Very interesting as we start because they're water cards. In this video, however, we look at the star. We're going to see the explanations for it. What's going on here is there a lot of Aquarius energy or age of Aquarius. And then we're going to touch on to that 10 of Pentacles, which I believe Libra was in the last video for the coming week. So we'll look at those as weekly cards. And then we're going to talk about this soulmate thing that's coming up next for a lot of you. The soulmate thing. Yes. If you nodded your head and you were like, I'm ready, let's get it started. We're going to look at the star first. Let's get our shuffle. All right. Our splits are Knight of Pentacles, so the long-term guy, and the Wheel of Fortune, long-term Virgo, as it starts out, but it could be anybody. It could be any sign. Wheel of Fortune, you guys keep getting pretty predominantly with me. Pretty predominant. It's been like, and if you guys were wondering what's sitting on my bed, it's a calendar for like personal readings this coming week. But I have to be careful how I do personal readings because of the family stuff coming up. So I've got to schedule it, kind of like piecing it apart. What's the star? And show us that for the weekly resonance, even if it's not cards for today and we can take them for the week. Angels, guides, spirit, energy, beautiful. Ooh, 8 of Cups. Okay. The star is walking away from thoughtless actions of others. It's disturbing when the star has come to a long point of healing. A lot of you are going to walk away. This might even be like a social walking away. I get that you could be walking away from social media, taking a break for yourself, or it could even be like a grander plan, like some of you are actually moving. Some of you are actually moving in the next couple months because tomorrow we're going to focus all on June. We're going to do every 30 days of June tomorrow. We're going to pull a card for the first 15 days. I'm excited for tomorrow's video more so than today's. But I really am looking forward to tomorrow's because it's going to be the first 15 days at the beginning of the morning. So please stay tuned and we're going to do that outrightly with flips. So that's going to be a good old time there. Let's do the 10 of Pentacles. What's Libra's 10 of Pentacles? Lost treasures is what I heard. 5 of Cups. Scorpio energy of the 5 of Cups. So basically, in hindsight, what this looks like is if Libra even considered it a loss in the past, it doesn't get to come with them. It doesn't get to come with them in June. They're working on 10 of Pentacles things, which I'll describe it to you. She's having lunch with her good girlfriend, but you could also take this as like a love matter too. Like pretty soon there's going to be a lunch in between two people, which is very, very nice. Some of you are going on a date in June. I get date energy so much these days. That was the 5 of Chalices. Why was it a loss? Was it a job matter? Was it an injury? I'm getting something about an injury. Hanged Man, 9 of Swords. Because you don't love it as much as you used to. I read that, Libras, as something that you don't love to do as much. And it doesn't have to be like, it could be a type of routine. It could be something that's, you're just very sick of it. You got to change it up. But you don't have like as much passion for it. The Pisces card here of the Hanged Man can talk about like a long period of isolation, or you've been held at bay from working on your dreams, because it's one of the Oak Kings and he takes a longer pause than usual. He takes about 4 to 6 months to do this. So literally with this card today, I think you could be taking a longer break than typical, or you had. Like you already took the break, it's about to finish. So some of you are going to be moving ass like in June. It's going to be a pretty busy month is how I read that. And sorry for, I'm so sweaty because of the heat. And I live in a high desertous area. Like we are elevated quite a bit. So everything is just enhanced is how I'll put that. I saw the moon. We'll put it down. What's that surprise stuff? What is the moon? Cancer and Pisces energy. Your healing is very swift. A lot of you could be choosing to heal with another person, like a guru, a professional. There could be an energy healer. There could be an energy, like they cap up some of the wounds, or they even correct some of the spells people have cast over you in your life. And I mean that in the most like modern, humble way. I'm not saying like a witch or a brujeria did something to you, but I'm saying like there could even been have words spoken around you and your energy. So you're cleansing a lot in June. Okay, it might even be a June type of reading. Show me more for the star. What is the advice for the star coming up? Knight of Swords. Be quick with your decisions. I think it's saying not the impulsive side, though. It's an impulsivity card. It just says, be fast, don't work as slow. Try to gain momentum every day. What I do is I watch motivational videos, and I take those as like exercises so that momentum isn't lost. And that's something that like this week you could do. And my fan's on in here, so it's like, it's wispy. Knight of Swords. Maybe there's something about wisp, like you hear a wisp of something, because I usually say things like that, and there is a pertinence to the reading. Sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, Five of Wands. There's a person you had a fight with which wants to make things very uncomfortable for you. I think they envy that you heal very well and that you do it in isolation. That's the secret sauce here, because the Six of Swords talks about Libra energy, also Aquarius and Gemini, but it's done peacefully. You don't get in anyone else's way, and you tend to travel in a way where your type of, let's do modality of healing, like what you choose to heal through, could be music, could be books. It could be, again, like I mentioned, a spiritual guide. Some of you are just so peaceful about it that you don't get in others' ways. And that's why the star is showing up, because you're even doing that down to like a moral activity in your life. Five of Wands, a fight. I think somebody could have called you out, and they called you out in the dumbest way. Like, I feel like maybe it was done in a way where it made you look bad, Libras, to other people. I think this person, you might get a sorry a few months from now, but not now. Because what I'm seeing is they want to be a little bit strategic in the way they move toward you. And they also don't want to come off looking like the asshole. So it's also what I see here. Okay, Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have a soulmate combination in your bonus. So let's move these. All that is finished. I think it started from a fight with that Five of Wands at Hogwarts School of Music. Because School of Music, that's School of Rock. Okay. Hogwarts is actually magic, right? So I talked about people casting their opinions or casting their spells over you, and it's about to be demolished. That time is up, you guys. Like that period where we went through where people like call you out of your name, that period is ending. It doesn't exist anymore. People are going to start snapping out of that if they were acting like that, particularly your frenemies and your enemies, particularly those kind of people. So let's get the shuffle for the Six of Cups. Who is that person? And I want straightforward details, please, because I think that it's more clear-cut. Eight of Wands sideways. It's not bad. It is not bad, you guys. All it talks about is the message could and might not come in like today. It might be just this week, but they're still thinking about it. So the Six of Cups person who misses you, you would either have already heard from them, like they said, I miss you, Libra. Or let's say your name is Trevor. I miss you, Trevor. This person would have already said something. I miss you, Natalie, if you're a Libra. I think they're thinking about it too. So the Six of Cups person wants to reach out. Nostalgic person over the past. Why are they a soulmate? Can we get to know? Page of Cups. Hermit, which is the Holly King. Our Gandalf. He's like my Gandalf card from this one. And this is called the Green Witch with the back. It's a little naughty. And the Lady and the Lord. Okay. You definitely did date, or both of you were a couple. A solid couple. Like this is for sure having dated in the past. They may have Virgo parts in their chart or Sagittarius, because even if it's sideways, the Eight of Wands is a Sagittarius card. Even if it came in sideways, it still has the full power of the zodiac. I have Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the easel. Drawing up plans. This person wants to work from a blank slate. I used to say this on the channel too. Open up the dirty window. It's time to illuminate. Who sings? Natasha Bedingfield. Natasha. She sings that song where it talks about starting over again in your life. It's almost like that song, Closing Time, but it's for girls. So Page of Cups. Yeah, for sure. There's a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer who wants to be apologetic. The Eight of Wands could be about like, there's a lot of reunion, like happy reunion. There could be something happening under the sun in June, meaning that you guys get together in June. It's more delightful than you anticipated, or this was a friendship and both of you started dating in the past. And I'm getting a story about you guys were trying to work it out. This could have been distanced. I do think that they distanced themselves from you, Libra, at one point. Like this person stopped talking, but they still viewed you as a soulmate because of all the history. Because of all the history. Some of you guys have like a time spanning, because I'm getting something about a big block and then there was never a reunion. Okay, or this person had maybe come back once or twice, something like that, and then ceased. Okay, what is the communication about? Because we do have the Eight of Wands, the Devil. I get it as like difficult devil moments in their life. Temptation. They could have been tempted by an outside girl, or they could have been tempted by somebody that they wanted to date, or they truly did end up being with, because they learned a very harsh lesson. When I see a light card and a dark card, and you guys see like the light and dark inferences, it's playing with like angel devil frequency. This person is unsure. They played games is another way you could read this. And also it's showing you that it's always going to come to the truth. The light bulb is going to show in the room where the ants and the cockroaches have been crawling. So that's why I see it, and their secret's out. This person's secret is definitely out of the bag. Sharon Stone. Okay, so Page of Cups is here. Let's see what else. What are the surprises in June? Surprises. Okay, and I'm not going to look at the bottom of the deck because it's kind of bad luck because it's subconscious energy. But I'm going to look at these two that you got. I actually got shocked. Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Lot of stability. Lot of stability with money. Nine of Pentacles. She's usually in a garden and she is very independent and rich in the Nine of Pentacles. But it's a productivity card without me fluffing it up there and gassing it up and making it a full-time balloon. Three of Cups is reunions. This is what shocked me, and this is what I feel like a date could be. And the Three of Cups is rather beautiful. Okay, I love it. I love it, Marsha. It's quite the dress on you, let me tell you. Your bosoms look ample. By Sean Connery. Okay, so Three of Cups. What else? The Chariot. Oh, beautiful Chariot card. I love this one. Like, if they sold it in a bigger size, I would probably buy it. If it was like massive, like if the cards were bigger than index. I just love the artwork that they chose. I love how everything is drawn. The Chariot doesn't have a black horse in this indicating card. Usually it does. It's one black horse, one white, right? You guys know that from tarot class. But they will travel toward you, or they're going to insinuate plans that both of you should meet, or this person has already discussed driving to you. Like picking you up is what I get. I will pick you up type of thing. Queen of Pentacles. And if they can't, like if your person can't, they're going to really try to talk about travel plans in the future. Viewing you as a Queen of Pentacles, they view you as a King of Wands, and the spot that they viewed you in, Ace of Wands and Justice. There you go. That even clarifies, and sorry for ticker taping it there long, but that even clarifies that it's you. To the Four of Wands, to the Seven of Swords, to the Queen of Wands now. Changed in the afternoon. If you notice, Seven of Swords kind of is becoming the new Queen of Wands. It could even be telling you the Seven of Swords is watching a Queen of Wands. Okay, if you associate with that card. So they view you in these three, and I'm going to pull a surprise fourth card. That's going to be our major discusser, is the fourth card. Your soulmate says that they can only find the attraction with a very good looking Libra, because we don't have the Empress, but I feel like she would be perfect in this style of reading today for your bonus. They have fire. They like you, okay? I like you, I do, I really, really do, is what this person is saying. And then Queen of Pentacles, because of your nurturing abilities, or maybe some of you are mothering or fathering. What I find interesting is the King of Pentacles passed in this reading in cards. Like, I kept seeing him, but now he doesn't want to come out. So that would have made a divine pair in this reading. Two couple that are made for each other and that are built to make things last together. And then they view you as the King of Wands. Something about you is very, very oozing sex appeal, Libras. This is a very attractive person. It's not the speedy kind of person. It's like the King of Wands is a proponent of determination. So they see that you are working on determining factors of your life, or that you're just very determined with the things you want and you're not going to settle. And I don't have people who settle here on the channel. I don't. You guys choose the best for yourself every single time. And that might be the secret power to a lot of you manifesting a different kind of lifestyle, because the Queen of Pentacles, she doesn't feel boring today to me. She has kind of an essence where she's like, I can manifest out of this tree. I can manifest out of this rocking chair that Ashley Furniture gave me. No, I mean, sorry. What the hell? But there is something different about her. She can be spicy. She can change the environment even. So that's why I spoke a lot about moving. A lot of you might be thinking about moving. Okay. Good luck with those plans too, because you have to do that in a safe measure, and it also has to be affordable, and it has to make you comfortable. So just make sure that that's something that you want. Okay, it's a desire as opposed to just moving. So let's see, right? Because it's logical. You don't want to move uncomfortably. Why do they view Libra this way? The Harvest card. It's a special card here. It's like a special artistic card in Green Witch. It's like that manifesting generator thing again. You are such a beam of light to this person. That's why the attraction and the spark level is so, I would say, prevalent and high. Like, it's not a mediocre card. Ace of Wands is very, very fast. And it's also enticing. And it's an entertaining card because it tells you feelings. You come off like a very resourceful, like make it happen. And I think they're very impressed with that. I don't know if it's because you're ready to take risks as opposed to other people who stay safe for a long time. You take risks is how I'll read that. What else is the likely conclusion? The World? Anything else? Thank you. To the Strength card. To the Mother Crone. You had 2. 9 of Cups in the World. The likely action is that a lot of you are going to be single for maybe, like, I would say up to 9 weeks. I don't want to do 9 months. I don't think it's going to be that long before you meet somebody. I think the focus and the priority is you and your well-being. And your actions are closing out anything that's old with the World card, tree. Because this is called the World tree in this deck. Some moments of that, like I could see, are hard without a partner. But it's showing me, if you see the crane up top, it's being led to fly. It's very, very hard to show. I don't know if you guys can see the crane very good. It's a shame because it's actually not picking up on camera. But the crane is moving to another place. And I can't help but say that a lot of you are going to bring that in via a wish of yours. It's going to happen through a wish. Or what if somebody wants to work on the same wish that you do, you know, and both of you line up at the same time? But it will be ushered in by something like that. What is Libra's wish about? It's going to be the Hierophant, watch. It'll be something like that. Back to justice, okay? For it to be true, and it doesn't lie to you, and it's a real moment in your life, and it's the way to go. So that's honesty, clarity. Justice is also all things set back at balance, and it's correct. 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords, unfortunately. The Wheel of Fortune. You have to develop a strategy. Okay? And all is not lost, because you also have the Death card. 4 of Cups. All is not lost on anything that you feel is missed, because you can create it again. If it happened once before, it can happen again. That I leave you with. Wheel of Fortune to the Four of Cups, even because it looks like a lot of you are like watery in your intuition, and you follow your intuition a lot about the right place and the right people to go to, and what to be a part of. What to be a part of. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch up with you in the future. It was my pleasure serving you today on Libra Light. I will be back tomorrow with our 1st through the 15th reading. That'll be the first one out in the morning. So when you come here, it's going to be the first 15 days of June. And then I think by Wednesday, I want to be super creative this week. I will do requests on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we'll go back to the 20th to the end of the month, okay, of June. So I'll see you. Bye-bye, guys.